ladles and jelly spoons. If you're just tuning in, I'm just starting. It's Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I'm here again at the Monte Cristo. You'll probably get bored with this about soon, but we'll soon find out. If the numbers drop off, I'll go somewhere else. But at the moment, I just fancy walking down the village and having a quick pint. And I see that we're coming online now. We're about 30 seconds behind. So it is now, on my clock, 17:54, so I'm a little bit early. But I see there's lots of people on. And welcome to the show. I don't have one of those things that can come in and out. So we'll see. They've finished Sticky early. And so things are going to be quieter enough now. If you're on the island and you're in the village, we're up above the Hipadino supermarket, just around the corner from the Masala Indian restaurant. So if you're at the Masala Indian restaurant, we're right here. Let me just pick you up and show you around. There we go. So there's the Masala behind me. And this is the sunset. Now, we've got a bit of a Kalima on at the moment, so there's a lot of, mist. I'm back online. And we're back. Ladles and jelly spoons. Why is that? Did I lose you? We're flying to Tenerife tomorrow. Can't wait. Chris Butterfield. So next week there's a lot going on for me. I'm back in the room now. So next week I've got Meetup Monday. Nobody's registered as yet, but I think Anne and David are planning to come. On Tuesday morning I've got a doctor's appointment, so I won't be going for a walk on Tuesday, but I'm free Wednesday and Thursday if you want to go for a walk. Just email me at timothydowd.com, and we'll get you walking for Britain, as my mum used to say. Got started again. Go to the live. There we go. Yeah, when I walked over there, I lost signal for a second, but we're back in the room now. I'm going to zoom you a bit more in, so it's a bit more blurry in the background there. What we're doing today? Well, today I am really proud of myself because we had a visit from the social services. Now, what the social services do here is a lot of things, but they also sign a report on how well we're coping with me looking after Chris. So because they pay Chris to get somebody to help out, and they pay my pension pot as well for helping out, then they want proof that I'm doing a good job and not spending the money on wine, beer and frittering it away and letting Christina lie in her own whatever. So they check you, and the more the grade goes up, the worse the woman or the person gets that you're looking after, the more often you have to do the report. And we're at the stage now where we have to do it every quarter. So every 3 months we've got to get the social services to come and make sure that I'm still looking after Chris well. Now, in the past, they've been once, and then they just call me up and say, everything okay? I said, yeah, same as last time, yeah. And then they write the report, and that's done. But there's a new guy taken off, so the new guy had to come. So he says, I'll be there in the morning, 11 o'clock. And this was yesterday. I went, well, I suppose I better tidy up. So I ended up tidying up. I missed him. So I ended up tidying up. So I blitzed the whole house. Kitchen's done, 2 sets of washing in and out and hung out, 3rd load in. Dishwasher's gone and finished and put away, and the next load's in. I've scrubbed the tops, I've washed the floors, did the bathroom. And I thought, well, I'll leave one room messy, which is the computer room, so that he knows that I can't cope and all that, And I was having all this in me, like you do. You get this mental story in your head of what's going to happen. Anyway, the guy came up. He walked in the flat. He sat at the table, which is like the first thing you get to in the living room, and chit-chatted with us. He didn't go out on the balcony. I'd tidied the balcony and everything, and I'd done loads, and he didn't even look. So, but then I thought, hey, if you can do that when you think somebody's going to look to him, I'm sure you can do that all the time. Because we lost the woman who helps us clean because she's injured, and she won't be able to come back anytime soon. So it's up to me now, and I've been sort of sluggish with it, you know what I mean? And I'll clean things up and wash things up when I need them. And I know it's too much information, but I've got this thing, I don't know what it is, where I can't start a job. So I'm trying to do the countdown from 5, or a whistle or something that sort of gets me going. Because once I'm going, I'm all right. But if Christina says, "Can you get me a water?" That's it. I've finished. I'm done.
Hello.
My God.
Hey up.
How's it going?
I'm all right.
I saw you coming back. You're in Manchester for a while, were you?
In Bolton.
In Bolton.
I'm going back on Thursday.
Are you?
Yeah.
You come over for a job, or?
I've just come over to see it's my daughter's birthday on Monday.
Oh right. Okay, I remember. I was the magician a couple of years ago, wasn't I? Was you?
Well, sorry for interrupting.
No, you're live on YouTube. We got 117 people watching.
Oh, fucking hell, all right.
There you go. This is my mate Chris.
Hello.
But he lives in Bolton now.
This way.
So open up. There you go. And we've known each other since 2014, haven't we?
Yeah. More or less,
Wow,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So, but he's back in Bolton now. He's coming over for a daughter's birthday.
There you go.
There you go. Enjoy yourself, my man.
You, mate.
Good to see you.
And you. Take it.
There's a good lad. There he is. So let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, so now I'm at the stage where I can just go ahead and just maintain the clean house now. Because what I used to do, I used to be lazy. I think that's what it is. It was laziness. And I think, oh, well, she's coming on Saturday anyway, so then I'd do like the minimum, you know. And then boom, she'd do the blitz on a Saturday. And then I'd have a clean house for a couple of days, and then maybe on Tuesday I'd leave a pot, and Wednesday, and then by the time Thursday came, it's you know what I'm talking about anyway. So yeah, so now I'm doing it myself. I've really got to get my own motivation there. So Chris Butterfield, hi Tim. Sarah Charles, in your local, I am. Danny Zambi, hi Danny. Mark Hawley's on. Mark Hawley, good to see you. Hope everything's fine. I am better, thank you. We've had this cough. Christina's feeling better now. She's actually out and about in a wheelchair now, in her electric chair, and she's going on a computer later. Because a lot of you guys have donated to her book fund by going to timothydowd.com and pressing the sponsor button. That tells you how you can sponsor us, and a lot of people have been sending Chris money to buy a book, and so thank you for that. And when she's on tonight, and she's putting stuff on her to-read list as we speak. Bobby Ricketts is on, Jeff Daniels is on, Alan Fraser. Hi, Alan. Angry Velo's on. If I missed you, I'm going past very quickly. Ian Mawson, evening all ready for the weekend. Ian, have we seen your name before? I don't seem to remember it. Welcome if you're new. And if you've been here in the background for ages, that's also okay. Natalie Hicks on, evening all. Laney's on. Mike Litster, back in Britain, I believe. 12 degrees. Crispy's on. Charlie's on. Don't forget, the clocks go forward an hour Sunday early morning. They do. They do. And Super Simon 62 is on. Simon Farrant, ladles and jelly spoons. Go and check his stuff out. Tree Surgeon's on. Roger's on. Evening, Tim and everyone. Just on a minute. Okay, Anne and David, they're going to go to the Vegas. They're going to go to Dylan's afterwards to see Rick, I believe. I don't know who's playing in Dylan's tonight, but it must be somebody. Julie Standing, when you find it, send it to me. Oh, what did I do? Vegas Grill. That's quite nice. Favourite place you've been outside the Canaries? Singapore. I really enjoyed Singapore. I had some friends over there, so we were in... I was in a hotel, but we used to eat in their apartments and stuff. And they take us to I didn't, you know, well, we did go to tourist places, but I saw Singapore and it's really nice. It's really nice. Great interview, Cole Tim. Yeah, did you see that? Cole came up to the island, came up to the village and took me for a walk and interviewed me. And we had breakfast, in fact. And he bought me an English breakfast. And before that, I had to do this interview, Ask Me Anything. I think they put a link up in the chat at the top there. But just go to Cole's place, links in the description, and give him some love there. That's really good. It's Craig, Danny saying good evening, Jeffrey Eccles, hi Tim from Rainy UK, Charlie, Tim, thought, Sarah Charles is on, Carol Morrison, evening Tim, Shelley's on tonight, okay. Good evening, and North Tenerife, I always get it wrong, North Tenerife man. Evening, sad tonight, my son Lee and his wife Deborah on the way back to the UK. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You know, what I would say to my daughter, we got FaceTime, we're on YouTube. If you want to smell me, come over. But I know what you feel, I know what you say. Christina's always a bit, what's the word? Upset when Stephanie goes back, especially because of the granddaughter, the only granddaughter, Malika. So, it looks like I'm running out of beer. If anybody's in the pub watching, can you go and order me a beer?
Hello.
All right, how's it going?
Twitch streaming.
We're live streaming, yeah?
On Twitch?
No, it's YouTube. YouTube. You want to come in? What's your name?
Yeah.
Frederick and Isaac.
Frederick and Isaac.
Just a minute. Just see if the... Yep,
That's cool.
that's your microphone.
Hello guys,
Ladies and
hope you're doing
gentlemen,
well.
you got to get in the shot. There you go. If you can see yourself here, you're all right.
Yeah, very good camera.
So which one's Frederick and which one's Isaac?
I'm Frederick.
Frederick.
I'm Isaac.
And where are you from, guys?
From Sweden.
Yeah.
From Sweden?
Yes.
I don't speak any Swedish, I'm afraid.
too bad.
Suomi, right? Is it? No? How do you say
Suomi.
how do you say Sweden in Swedish?
Svenska.
Sverige. Sverige.
Svenska.
Ja, svenska.
Svenska.
Ja.
Svenska. Is that better? How do you say hello in Swedish?
Hey.
Hej.
Hey. That's easy. I can speak Swedish. Hey. And how do you say goodbye in Swedish?
Hej då.
Hey?
Hej då.
Hey door. So like a hey door.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Exactly.
All right, well, we're getting Swedish lessons now. And how do you say I love you in Swedish?
Jag älskar dig.
Jag älskar dig.
Oh, bra.
Jag älskar dig. There you go.
Very good.
Yeah,
So I can do everything.
yeah. But is this that's your channel?
That's my channel. It's called Timothy Dowd,
All
Yeah.
right.
LWMSC, Living with MS Tenerife. My wife has MS. It's yeah. So we're over here, and we used to do the channel where we would go and look at certain things that are wheelchair friendly and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
But now she doesn't want to go out too much, so she only goes out on a Monday now.
Right.
So now I do the rest of the time. I just talk about the weather and people ask questions.
Are you streaming every day?
I stream 3 times a week.
Okay.
It's 5:55,
Yeah.
so just before 6 o'clock
All right.
on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
All right.
Monday is Meet Up Monday, where the people here come and meet. They come to a restaurant at the top.
Okay.
You know the Nebula restaurant?
No.
On the corner by the roundabout? Upstairs there's a tapas restaurant called
Yeah, I think we have seen
Terrace El Habli, yeah?
Yeah.
Terrace El Habli, and we're upstairs there
Okay.
on a Monday. Wednesday is balcony banter, where we're on the balcony at home, and we discuss a point, and you can come in with a tablet or with your phone.
Okay.
You can join in on the discussion.
Okay.
It's like a Zoom call,
Okay.
and we stream it live. And Friday is me just having a beer.
All right.
You do this every week.
Every week, yeah, 3 times a week. And I go walking in the mornings at 9 o'clock, sometimes at 9 o'clock, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I go for a walk somewhere with a gimbal and just the phone, you know, not with this camera. But this is a new GH5 Mark II, and it's got an inbuilt streaming system.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all you need is a Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
and it streams to. I can stream to Facebook and YouTube and anything with RTMP. So I could stream to Twitch if I wanted, but I don't have a Twitch account.
All right.
I don't know why I don't have a Twitch. Why don't I have a Twitch account, ladies and jelly spoons?
But so this is a power bank and a screen.
This is just a monitor.
Oh, okay.
It's just a monitor. It's basically because if you look at the back of the thing, there's a small monitor, but this one will also give me if I'm exposed properly. So it tells me if I'm exposed properly, and also if I'm in focus.
Okay.
So I have autofocus on at the moment.
That's
So,
cool, actually.
and also when people are talking,
Yeah.
then they can see whether they're in frame or not.
Okay.
So it's good, and it's totally mobile.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. Really cool, actually.
And you can get really close.
I have to write your channel down.
Yeah, just take a photograph,
Yeah, that's true.
or go onto YouTube. And
Oh, subscribe. That's better.
I'm begging for subscriptions now. I've got 7,000. It's
7,000?
Timothy
Oh.
Dowd.
Team of thing.
For how long have you been doing this with the channel?
2014 here.
Okay. Are you living here?
I live here. Yeah.
Oh, year round.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got a
Yeah.
subscriber, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Hey, subscriber, you're very welcome.
Thank
Cheers. Were you eating in the Indian?
Yeah, in India.
How was it? Good.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
they
was it
made
good?
like a chicken gyro for us.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because the.
Because he's closed. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why.
No, me neither. But yeah, nice to meet you.
How long are you here for?
We're going home on Sunday.
On Sunday. Okay.
1 week only.
So day after tomorrow you're going home.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the rest of your
thank you
holiday
so much.
and have some fun. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
There you go, ladles and jelly spoons. We have Svenska. Svenska. Was it high door is goodbye? High door. High door. So, Webby, if you're watching, see what you guys are saying? Oh, nice guys. You know, I think that there are always polite people. There are always polite youngsters all over the place. And sorry, mate. There's always polite youngsters over there, and it's just a certain types of youngsters are sort of like over the top. But I think most youngsters are polite. Hi Tim, yes, Pierce's Adventures gone home. Jackie and Jack. Killer. Watch your interview today, Tim. Very good. Thank you very much. Not over till the end of the year, as OP have been cancelled. So when do we get over putting a apartment for sale? Okay, Jeffrey. But if you do come over, don't forget to pop over. I'm going backwards now. Smash the like button. Dave Haar's on. Happy Friday. Nikki's on. About time we have some talent now. Cole's gone home. Am I the talent? Pete and Shell's on. Pete and Shell, I missed you live from the airport, but go out and check Pete and Shell's channel. Evening, Tim. 25 days and counting. This is Terry and Louise. Mark LFC. Hey, Tim. Hope you're good. Just walked the dog. Got soaked right through in time to chill and watch some sun. And it is sunny today as well. It is quite nice. When I did the 60-second, you know I do these shorts, 60-second videos every day. I do 2 of them, one for breakfast, one for dinner. The breakfast one today, I said 23 in the shade, and because I guessed, but then I looked at the temperature. It's actually 25 in the shade this morning, and I'm sweating now. To tell you the truth, I'm sweating now. Hi, Stephen. Andrew's webpage. No black bits in them beers this evening. Am I missing something? I'm missing something. Coming in October. Message retracted. When you went to Singapore, did you go to the Marina Bay Sands team? I don't think it was built then. I don't think it was built then. I was in Singapore in '98, I think it was, and then again in 2011. But was it 2011? I can't remember. But it was in the 90s, the late 90s, that I was in Singapore. Singapore and Malaysia. Evening all Saturday we did that one. Blimey, the time flew. Welcome if you're new to the channel. It's Craig. I couldn't find anybody mentioning Andrew. Why are we mentioning Andrew? Not that I don't want to mention him, but oh, there we go. And Vegas Good is good. Mention Night Strider and get a free drink and a magician. Okay, there you go. There you go. If you mentioned Night Stride, you get a free drink. There you go. It's great. Webby Bum. Webby. You always appreciate your shout-outs. No problem, Pete and Shell. Hey, Tim, and detect a slight stutter. I guess you deserve a drink. I can hear Webby. Love the channel, Tim. Found you through Lee the Macmaster. Stephen, thank you for joining in. It was opened in 2010, yeah. Well, in the 90s then I didn't see it, but I think I must have seen it, or it was there when I was there, but we didn't go up. We didn't go up. Who's Andrew? Andrew is Andrew Knight. He's got the Sanasti car hire here on the island, and he started with me and Lee doing the Tenerife vlogs, and now he's up to 50-odd thousand followers, so Andrew the Night Strider. His demographic is young people who like to go out to restaurants and stuff, and he does a lot of holiday type vlogs and information about the island, and so go and give him some love as well. Cole's Place is on. Back in reality with the gig tonight. Hope you're all well. We are, Cole. We're missing you already on the island, and I think the talent of the island has dropped by at least 80% since you've gone. So there we go. Dane Doofus is on. Hi Dane. We're feeling better a little bit. I'm actually feeling it now I'm talking. I'm feeling it a little bit now that I'm talking. I've got it on shout mode. Is the sound okay? David Butler, Ivy Blue, relaxing, enjoying the sun. David. Neil Davison, sorry. Having operation very soon, so he hopes to come over in June. We'll contact you for a walk. Perfect, and good luck with the operation, or break a leg, or whatever they say. What do they say? There is Webby in the background. Hey Webby, that was my table. I was going to get a table. That was my table. I was coming over and then you came in.
We saved it for you.
You did, thank you very much. All right.
You've got 176 on.
I got 172, yeah?
I know, brilliant.
Webby's on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a beer, and you can talk to Webby for a minute.
Oh yeah, straight in.
I'll give him
I'll
give him a thing.
She's over every night. Love it.
All right.
Nice, yeah. Quality. Hey?
Here we go, ladles and jelly spoons. Let's turn everybody round. So let's do this one first. Like that. Like that.
He says he buys a shirt for me or something.
We're back.
For Matthew. I didn't put it. Me, it's a shirt. It's flat. It just. You just said I got you all it. I messaged him yesterday afternoon. Then he rang me.
Right.
He sent me.
I'm gonna get a.
He FaceTimed
I'm gonna get a beer.
on the beach.
You got this?
I'll get one. I've got to get one. I'll get one.
Okay, thanks.
I'll get one in 2 seconds.
He's gonna get. Too busy chit chatting there. Too busy chit chatting. 250 watching. There you go. Thank you so much. Turn him back. There you go. Ladles and jelly spoons. So we're sat down now, just waiting the gig. Cover confirmation, Denise. Trip up north. I must this time. I'm actually.
So I just messaged him to say hello, yeah? And he went,
Okay. I'm just seeing if I can. There we go. So that's good. That is really good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in the Monte Cristo. Let me just see if I'm straight.
sorry?
Yes, I am. We're dead straight.
What's wrong with the room then?
Hi again, Pete and Shell. Evie Blue, your Tenerife vlogs, Cole's Place. They were good. They were good. Go and see them all. I'm sure you've got some in reserve, Cole, have you? That you haven't published yet. Well, we shall see what we shall see, my friends. We shall see what we shall see.
I just messaged you, alright? You know, he just didn't want
Back in June, did that one. Okay, so I'm gonna quieten down for a little minute now because I'm chatting. I want to know well, I mean, I like sitting here and having a pint on a Friday night and talking to you guys. It's intimate, it's different. You can just imagine that you sat opposite me and having a 150 beer, and I think that's nice. Some people have been saying, can you show us the areas and stuff? And I don't really... For some reason, I stuttered there for a minute. So if you're getting what they call a stuttering, it's because I'm under the eaves and I might have to turn my... That'll be all right. It'll be all right. And if it isn't all right, that's also okay. So, ladles and jelly spoons. Mike Litster, lost you again, Tim. Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi, or the MiFi as we call it. There you go. Webby.
I'll get a drink and I'll come back and have a talk. Do you want to move that here or something? Or
No, that's fine.
No?
That's fine.
You still stuttering?
I don't know, we'll just see. As long as I don't touch it, it should be all right.
I'll get a drink. I'm just getting this drink. I'll get a drink.
Well, you tap with them and I'll get a drink.
I'll get a drink. You keep. I've got things to talk about. I've got a one of my mind brother talk with Sarah, and yeah, got a few things to say tonight.
He's not a DJ.
He's not a DJ. We got John with us as well, but he don't want to be on it, do you?
No, it's John. Best looking 78-year-old man on the island, I tell you.
I reckon he's one of the great train robbers myself.
I have nothing to say.
I bet.
Why you give me that piece of gold last week?
Right, I'm just enjoying my time out.
John. There he is, finishing his beer in the corner. How about yourself, mate?
Yeah, you're funny on a Friday, ain't you?
Sweating? Flu collards. Yeah, it wasn't flu. I mean, I got it off Cole, probably. I got it off Cole, and it wasn't flu because I tested. And now they've got these tests where you can test for COVID, flu A and flu B. And I didn't even know there was a flu A and B. Flu A and B. One flew over the cuckoo's nest A and one flew over the cuckoo's nest B. Yeah, buffered a few seconds. It should be all right. Going on holiday soon. Cannot wait, says Danny Stevens. Danny, are you coming here? Let me know. Mark James J, thanks Tim for doing the great content and lives you're doing. You're very, very welcome. I'm totally enjoying myself as well. Mike Lister, is Webby shy? No, he's not shy. How's the GG Webby? We'll come in a minute. And Webbo is quiet. He is. I haven't given him a microphone yet, but I've got it in Webby mode because Webby shouts into the microphone. So I've got two modes: one where I talk and one where he talks. Guessing you're trying to get out. Keep your formats entertaining. I'm sure everyone will agree, says Tree Surgeon. Thank you so much. Thank you. You didn't know that either, Tim. Talking about grandchildren, Tim, I have 8 and love them all to bits. 22 down to 14. Wow, that's expensive at Christmas. 8 grandchildren. 22 to 14. I'm going backwards here. Really enjoyed the interview with you, Velp Norris. Tracy, thank you so much. Sarah Charles, very gel. Cole back in June, very gel. Danny Stevens has did that. Denise is on. It's not grim up north. Ask me anything with Webby. Just awaiting gig. Have you done an Ask Me Anything with Webby? I don't think he has he? There's a guy in here saying he wants to interview Webby. Ask me anything, yeah. You got 2 great grandchildren. Oh wow. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Coming to Tenerife in August, but going somewhere new with Johnny Vlogger and Denise. Cool dudes. Is Christine any better? She's getting to the 3rd day now. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you so much, my son.
You're more than welcome. Oh, son. Yeah, good.
We're going to stick his microphone on now.
Oh, yeah.
If you got to talk.
Well, just see all the listeners go down. How many have you got now?
People have been watching you. You're right, 138.
was 176 just now.
It was 215 a minute ago.
You're joking?
No.
They've probably all gone for dinner, haven't they?
They've all gone for dinner. Or maybe somebody else is on. Maybe somebody else
Yeah,
is
he's on me. Let's have a drink. Cheers, good
Leaning,
luck.
cheering.
To Christine.
So,
Who is she
Christine,
today?
you've just been
Yeah,
asking.
John.
Cheers, John.
Yeah. She what?
We've just been asking.
Yeah.
And it's like the third day now. So it's like this. I don't know. It wasn't flu. It wasn't COVID. But after the third day, you feel a bit chipper. But you've got this hacking cough.
Feel a bit what?
A hacking cough.
Chipper.
She's feeling chipper. Yeah?
What's I never heard that before.
You never heard of chip? No.
Chipper, no. Is that a German way or not? No.
I thought it was British.
Chipper. Have you heard of that?
Are you a chipper?
Feeling a bit chipper.
No,
No.
when you feel better. That's an English word, isn't it? There you go.
If you
Put in
feel-
the comments
Well,
now.
if you feel better, you say better, don't you? Mejor. Mejor in
Not a
Spanish.
chippy.
Which feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, mejor in Spanish. Yeah, yeah.
Mahor.
Mejor, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of chipper.
I wouldn't call my wife Mahor.
Timothy. Saying the wrong
Mejor.
thing, son.
It just sounds different. I just found out Swedish hello is hey. Yeah. Swedish is hey,
Yeah.
and goodbye is hey door.
Hey, door. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so. What's your day been today? What have you been doing?
I've been cleaning. The social services came to write the quarterly report
Oh, super,
for Christina's,
yeah. Okay.
whatever.
Yeah,
And normally they don't come, but he's a new guy, so he had to come once. Next quarter, he'll just call me up and say everything all right, Tim.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But he needs to see it once. So I had to clean the whole flat. And then he didn't look round the whole flat. He just came in, sat at the table, wrote the report and went.
As you do.
As you know, so I've been...
Well, you needed it done anyway,
I
so
needed
you
it done
probably,
anyway,
yeah,
yeah.
so that's... Stop me going out every day of the week, isn't it? I saw a little bit of your podcast with the other boys.
Oh, with Cole?
Yeah, there was three of you. I just, for a couple of minutes, I had a couple of minutes spare. Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Yeah, good.
Oh, with me and Cole. But Cole's actually got one where he's interviewed me.
Yes, I think that's what I mean.
Yeah? There's
Yeah.
not just me and him, though.
Yes. No, there was three of you.
No, that was when the three of us was Scotsman.
Yes.
Scotsman Tenerife.
Yeah,
I interviewed those two.
Yeah.
But then 2 days later, Cole interviewed me, so I'll send you the link.
I think I've got it. I think I've seen it. 22 minutes.
I don't
Off the top
know.
of my head.
It was me in a hat down by the beach
I
and
think so.
around.
Yeah.
Around.
Okay.
Cool, dude.
Is my Sarah on?
She is.
Sarah, to you, my darling. Absolute quality. Is she on?
Oh, it is English. Feeling chipper is definitely
Is
British.
it? Oh,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Who's that?
That's
is
Roger
that-
Channing.
Is that a northern thing, a southern thing, or is that Roger? Where's that come from? I've never heard that before.
If you're feeling chipper,
Yeah, Chip.
then it means you're upbeat.
Well, I'm a West Country boy. No, no. Okay.
In
I've lost
Coventry
that,
and Norwich, I'll go into Premier League, Webby. Great interview meeting your hero footballer, Webby.
Yeah. Are we going to the Premier League? Oh, I'd love to, but there's too many things happening. We're 3 points behind sixth place.
Evening Magic McKay's.
We've got Millwall, Luton, Blackburn, they're all there, Borough. If we keep playing the way we are, who knows? We've got to keep Gyökeres up front. He's playing for Sweden today.
Sweden.
Sweden, yeah.
Sweden.
And then,
Svenska.
and then if our Hammer, Gustavo Hammer, quality.
Gustavo
Yeah,
Hammer.
he's 25 million of anybody's business. Even when we beat Blackpool last week 4-1 away, 18 minutes, he was still running. He's got a great engine on him. So who knows? Listen, we've got Stoke City at home. That's the big one. If we win that, then I don't know. But do we want it this year? Can we sustain it if we go up to the Prem? I think Burnley, obviously, they're screwed on already. Sheffield United, I think, is still going to go. They've had a bit of a dip, but they're going to come second, aren't they? The Borough are fighting. Luton are 7 points adrift with Sheffield. They've got a game in hand, so it's going to be tough. Millwall are up and down, but they lost at home to Huddersfield 1-0 Saturday, didn't they? And they're fighting for their lives, so it's a tough one. But we'll see. All we can say is PUSB, and people say, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Play up Sky Blues. That's what it is.
So somebody's asking where will it be next Friday.
Where's what, sorry?
It's staying near the Winchester next Friday.
Okay.
So do you want to go out to the Winchester next Friday?
Yeah, could do. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's out next Friday?
I couldn't find it.
Okay.
I can't find this one guy.
I've had so many. I've sent our links to many of my people on my phone,
Yeah.
and they've all looked at it even later on, the next day or the day after. They say
Andrew Wood.
Andrew Wood.
Andrew Wood will be there on Friday, staying near the Winchester. Where are you doing your live from next Friday?
Okay.
So typically I'll do it here.
Yeah, but can you with down at the Winchester?
Yeah.
Can you get the signal down there?
No, you can't.
Can I just? I've got No. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
This is real life.
This lady is more important.
IRL. In real life. Hey. Microphone.
Oh, good shout. yeah. Listen.
We nearly got the scoop then, didn't we? We nearly got the scoop then, ladies and jelly spoons. I'm going to take him off camera. There you go. Don't want to be going at. Webby's doing stuff. Nipper was a small bite. There you go. Hey, no problem, man. As long as you're back for the next pint. It's my race. And Adam Hussein's on. Hello, Adam. Benovia, does Webby talk about anything other than Coventry? He's actually he's a rugby fan. He's a rugby fan of some Gloucester rugby. There you go. So there you. He's a quiet United supporter, is he? Webby's a quiet United supporter. Does Webby do that one? Chopper's a bike. Oi, Tim, you big sausage. Love the Tim vlog. Get up, respect, brother. Thank you so much. Gotta go. See you, Mike. Thanks for coming the other day. I know it took an arm and a leg to get here, and on the bus. You did a great job. There we go. Sorry I'm late. Hey, Vinny, how's it going? Steve Phillips. Can you ask Webby, can he remember Kevin Taylor, Sheffield Wednesday player? Can you remember Kevin Taylor, the Sheffield Wednesday player?
No, I can't. Sheffield. A very good pal of mine, Ian from Sheffield Wednesday, comes over. I was with him a few weeks ago. He came over. He's a massive Wednesday fan. Goes to all the England games and won 8 Sheffield Wednesday home and away. He would obviously know who he was.
Yeah.
He went to Qatar to the World Cup last year, and he brought me over all the programmes for all the England games. Yeah, and I got him on my house. Yeah, good friend. I've got some, since I've been here all these years. Yeah, I've met some phenomenal people.
I saw the snooker queue on Facebook the other day.
Well, I was with Tony obviously on Wednesday. Went to Hop's Bar. Hop's a great bar, and we had a couple of beers, couple of bets, and or flutter, as you say. And obviously I picked him up. We had a cut after. He's only come back for 5 days, and he's gone home today. But he's off April the 1st. He's very good friends with Paddy the Baddy,
All right.
which is the if people know the UFC.
Not the blonde-haired guy.
Yeah, he's a nutcase. But obviously, with regards to this on social media, he's nutcase. They love him, absolutely love him. So there's 30 of them going over from England to Ibiza. The guy who's running over there is, I can't think of his name now. He's a DJ in Ibiza, and he's flying them all over by jet. I'll think of his name in a minute. I'll get it.
They're going to fly him over by jet?
They're all flying over
like a private jet?
Yeah, private jet. I think 30 of them over to Ibiza. It's a stag do.
It's stag do.
Baddy's
Ticker Taylor, says Steve Phillips.
And I'll take care.
Did a great job on the Sticky 13. You were finished early tonight.
This is it. I'm even finished earlier on a Monday as well.
Burnley
Really?
boy from
Do you do
Bedford.
the quiz on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to be on? Do you want to do an advert for it? We're live now with 184 people watching.
I can't. I've got to go with them. All them players.
Just a quick one. Just say Mondays and Fridays quiz and whatever. Monte Cristo.
Tuesday, she'll wait. Dorian will wait.
There you go. What's your name? Where are you from?
Laurie from Bedford.
Laurie from Bedford. And you do the quiz on a Monday and Sticky on a Friday. And bingo.
I don't do the bingo. Steve and Mo do the
Steve
bingo
and
and the Sticky 13. I do the quiz occasionally when I'm here on the island on a Monday, and Sticky 13 at the Monte Cristo.
Cool dudes.
Referee. Still referee.
Still referee for my sins.
At his age, superb.
What was the last match you refereed?
About 4 weeks ago.
but he's been on the line
Uh-huh.
at Chelsea, haven't you? He was
I've done Chelsea,
fourth
right.
official, I think. Fourth
World
official.
Cup teams.
World Cup, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
he's top boy. Yeah, top boy.
Still enjoy it. Still
Yeah,
enjoy it.
good lad. Absolutely.
Right,
super.
yellow card, off you go.
There you go. I've got to go.
That's a
Nice
red.
to see
Enjoy your evening.
you. Burnley did.
But I mentioned Burnley, yeah. Top man. And Luton.
Was it Burnshire Road, is it?
Yeah, something like that. Okay, what was the other
The
question?
Burnley ace is
Taylor. No.
Taylor.
So, did he come back?
Hey, Webby, hope you're both good.
Yeah,
Sat
real
down
good.
the bottle of Coke. That's Mark LFC.
Mark
Webby, the
LFC.
DJ's Brandon Block.
What's that mean?
The DJ
Oh, the DJ.
in Ibiza.
Okay.
Brandon Block.
No.
No, it's not.
Sacchetti, something like
Sacchetti.
Sonetti.
Sinetti,
In
Sacchetti,
his early
Sonetti.
30s, good looking, top DJ over there. Some of the big boys paid him to go over there I've never met him myself, 3 or 4 years ago, and he's the massive on the island. Got a yacht and everything, so 30 of them, yeah.
So who do you know from EastEnders? Sarah's asking. Or were you joking?
No. Well, I know Perry Fenwick, which is Billy Mitchell EastEnders. He's a very, very good friend. I've not seen him for a long, long time. He came into the world famous Garden Bar about probably 15, 16 years ago. My son Matthew was PR at the bottom. And he asked our Matt, he said, "You got the West Ham game?" He's a big West Ham boy. "You got the West Ham game?" And he went, "Don't know, I'll ask our dad." Yeah, come on. So he brought him up. He said, "West Ham." I said, "We'll put it on for him." And I went, "You know what that is?" He went, "Yeah." Boss, been friends ever since. And he's been over a few times. Lovely guy. Big West Ham boy, as you know. Or if you didn't know, you know now.
Tom Zanetti.
Tom Zanetti. That's the man.
That's Cole saying that.
One on Cole, top man.
So Cole wants to do, next time he comes over, Cole's going to interview you, the same as he interviewed me.
Okay.
Ask me anything.
Who's Cole?
The Cole Space, the tall guy with the dark hair.
Oh, yeah, good looking. Yeah, that nice guy. Yeah, okay.
The good looking guy, there you
Yeah,
know.
okay, yeah.
Very good looking guy, yeah.
apart from me. But Billy Mitchell, yeah. He came over one Christmas, probably 10 years ago. And my wife Dawn cooked him. We had roast lamb. Came to our house. We had roast lamb on the Christmas day.
Uh-huh.
And I brought him down here as well. Brought him to Monte's, 3 Horseshoes. Yeah, good bit of
We
fun.
haven't done one
Good
for the Three Horseshoes. Why don't I go to the Three Horseshoes?
bit. Yeah, why not? We'll do that in the next couple of weeks.
Why don't I go to the Three Horseshoes?
I suppose it's just that.
I've got alcoholic constipation. I can't pass a pub.
No, it's a bit. Listen, a bit of loyalty. A bit of
Loyalty, yeah.
And everybody knows you in here. You don't really frequent that, do you?
No, I don't.
I go there for football. I was there last night for the England
Yeah,
game.
I don't watch
Let's
sport,
talk
no.
about the England game last night very quickly.
What sport?
Oh, come on, football. First game away to Italy in Naples to beat them 2-1 is phenomenal. Harry Kane, 54th goal for England, top goal scorer ever for England. 53 Wayne Rooney, 49 Bobby Charlton, and the rest. Absolutely superb. Will he go to Man United this year? Who knows? Possibility he could go. But it was a great game. To beat them on their ground, the Italians, who are the European champions, it's fantastic. 3 points, start off, and we got...
What cup's this?
This is the European Cup.
The European Cup.
So we've got Ukraine on 5 o'clock on Sunday at home. So that's
Home to Ukraine?
Home to Ukraine, yeah.
You're flying over to Kiev?
Stop it. We're at home at Wembley.
All right.
I wonder who this Taylor is. I don't know. Without Googling anyone, what have you. So is this a friend of his or is it him himself?
We don't know.
But
Can we all hit the thumbs up, guys? Did you like your Norwich pencil, Webby?
Sarah, I did say, yeah, beautiful, mate. Absolutely superb. And the question, sorry, I'll keep looking at you, don't I? I don't know what for. Yeah, superb, Sarah. Thank you very much indeed. I'll have to relay the message back. But before we go tonight, I've got to say something about Graham Withy.
Yep.
Can I just say it?
Hi, Graham, you watching?
Yeah, no, he's... Graham's a lovely guy. He used to play for Coventry, as we all know. And I said something I probably shouldn't have. I never even thought on our walkabout last week. And I said about anybody can have Graham for 25 euros. You remember? But nobody wanted him. And Angela, which is a young lady that he's only met once or twice. And she,
you mentioned her as well, didn't you?
Remember, I did.
Yeah.
And he invited her out. And he has gone to her house tonight. When I was walking to the pub tonight, I made a phone call. He said, "I'm just off to see Angela." He said, "I've got Prosecco, was it Prosecco, that wine stuff?
Yeah.
Bunch of roses."
That wine
He
stuff.
said, yeah, I won't say it much because obviously she might be listening. And I said, "You're going over OTT." "No, listen to Webby. You're going OTT, son. Just get a nice bottle of wine and that'll do." He said, "I'll be home for 8:30, 9 o'clock. I said, "What about the afters?" I said, "What's the matter with you?" Hey? Yeah, I'm thinking, don't let the web, don't let the
Family
sign
channel. It's a family channel.
Oh,
It's a family channel.
he was laughing. Oh, brilliant! It was absolutely brilliant. So listen, so Angela, I'm sorry, darling.
Yeah.
Love you to bits. Never met you. I love you.
And if you're watching, then obviously it didn't work.
No. Obviously, yeah. Brilliant. Anybody else? Anything else?
Done trucking's on. It was great to vlog meeting your hero, Webby. It was great vlog meeting your hero, Webby.
Oh.
You were meeting your hero. Okay.
It was my hero.
Withing.
You're having a laugh, ain't you?
I mean, a laugh.
I used to pay to watch him. I can't say the word on this. He scored 24 goals for Cov. Best goal was against Tottenham. Second game of the season. But
Harry
obviously-
Kane, world-class striker,
Yes.
needs to move if he wants to win trophies.
Yeah, for sure. Harry Kane's got to go. He's never going to do it with Tottenham. Tottenham, it's the best stadium in Europe, but he's never going to do it there.
Steve Phillips says, watching you and Webby have helped my mental health just seeing you in the sun. There you go. I would have thought that, it helps your mental health by realising there's crazier people in the world.
Oh, Steve, yeah. Steve,
Mark
listen.
Wiltshire, hi.
The
Tim
weather-
hasn't got a clue. I have no clue, no.
The weather's fantastic over here. But I'm going to rush home after we finish, because Gloucester Rugby against Newcastle on the way. And, I'm a big Gloucester boy, rugby fan. So
Vincent Flanagan, Webby's a great character. Nice to have such good company and enjoy
Fantastic.
nearby. Yeah, I mean, basically, he's just round the corner. I mean, actually, I can call him.
Yeah.
I can call him anytime I want,
Yeah.
and I say, let's go out.
Yeah, you
but
need-
we never do.
No, I know, but as I said, if you need your help, obviously, I know I keep reiterating, but with regards to what you do for Christine is nobody's business. I won't wish on anybody. And it was funny, wasn't it, with Graham Withy, when I spoke to him, it was his
ex-wife's mum.
Ex-wife's mum
Yeah.
had MS.
His ex-mother-in-law, yeah?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And, you can't put the words, can you? But he's a good lad. He's back home, and he'll be out next year. He'll be out next year this year. Yeah, whatever. Listen, I was going to say with regards to, just change the subject away from the sport, and me, of course, about the driving licences.
Yeah.
Have you mentioned that?
I have mentioned it, but basically it's only for people who live here,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, of course.
So if you come in as a tourist, you can drive on your license anytime you like. You can go, every time you come, you can use your license. But once you move here,
Yeah.
then you have 3 months, or you used to have 6 months to change your license.
As a resident.
As a resident. Actually, if you're a European, it's 2 years.
Okay.
Right? But as soon as Britain left Brexit, as soon as Britain left the European Union, there was nothing in place to do the exchange. So all of a sudden, people who were here longer than, whenever they got caught by the police says your license isn't valid. And if to exchange it for a Spanish one, you had to do a test.
It's a European. Is it European or Spanish? Yeah.
It's a Spanish license.
Well, yeah, we'll all say European.
No, it's a Spanish license.
license.
The European driving permit,
Yeah.
you can only have if you have a European driving license,
Okay.
which is a Spanish European driving license.
See, a lot of Brits that come over, they got that English one. They don't want to give it up, do they?
No, you've got to
They
you've
just
got to
don't
give
want
it
to,
up.
do they? It's like glue to them.
Yeah.
Because if they ever go back,
Well, the thing is, your driving if you're British driving, if you move over here,
Yeah.
your British driving license is invalid anyway.
Of course.
Because your British driving license has got your address on it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you don't have that address anymore,
No, exactly.
then your driving license is invalid anyway.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you keep your house in Britain.
But now the government
Yeah.
of Spain and the government of Britain has got together. They have been for a while, and they've cleared it now.
What
and
it
what
is
they
now,
say it is,
what they said is, if you're already here on the island, as of last Thursday, so
Yeah.
a week Thursday,
Yeah. 8
you
days
now
ago.
have 6 months to change your license.
Yeah.
And anybody who arrives now has 6 months from the date of arrival to change their license to a Spanish one without a test. You fill in a form, pay it. I don't know how much it is.
No.
I did mine through a gestor, which means somebody will help you. It's
Yeah.
like a lawyer, but they're not a lawyer. They just help you do
Semi-solicitor
paperwork and
type of thing, isn't it?
like a semi-solicitor, yeah. Like a paralegal in America, I suppose.
Yeah.
And she charged me €80 to do the whole thing, and it was like 2 trips to Santa Cruz, so it's worth it to me.
Well, you will not have to go to Santa Cruz. They go for you. So I think what it is, you'll have to do a little test up into a decky into the square.
I never did one.
Yeah, well, I did one to change me and what we.
Oh yeah, I've got to do one now. I've got to do
Yeah.
one in 2025.
Yeah. So you got there, you do an eye test and so on and so forth, and you have like a submission to make sure that you.
Yeah,
can,
yeah, but
you
it
can
sticks.
drive
It sticks, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's that type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's-
they check whether you can drive a banana splits buggy.
Exactly, and that's what you'll have to do. Because before they were talking, because before they were talking about going to do tests. I mean, good Spanish testing, what have you? No, it's impossible because nobody would pass, would they?
No.
Any more questions?
Midfielder from Wakefield plays with us in the 70s and 80s.
Midfield from Wakefield.
A midfielder from, well done.
Is that rugby league?
I'm going backwards here. Hang on.
Okay, that's
Harry
okay.
Kane, Wilcast Striker, we did that one. Pete and Shell, Danny, Denise and Shell, Stain, he wasn't good. Okay, was that one? It was a great vlog meeting you here at Webby, did that one. North Tenerife, a midfielder from Wakefield, played for us in the 70s and 80s.
Oh.
Alan Shepherd, come on boys, it's the weekend, get the sherbets. Danny Stevens, well, John mentioned her as well, and they probably had an argument. They're just chatting amongst themselves now.
Okay.
Webby obviously is a well-known sommelier.
What's that mean?
I've seen the word, but I don't know what it is.
Celebrity? No, it can't be celebrity.
Celebrity, no.
No, it can't be. I'm not one of them.
Ian Holloway?
Yeah. Oh, Ian Holloway. Yeah, some people think I look like him. And Ian Holloway, Bristol Rovers, absolutely what a guy. I've never met him, and I want to meet him. Yeah, seriously. He's got, if I remember, there was a Channel 4 programme done on him, probably 15, 20 years ago. I think he has 3 or 4 children. And they're all deaf. All deaf.
What?
All deaf. I think he has 3 or 4 children, Ian Holloway, and they're all deaf. Typical Bristol boy, Bristol accent, fantastic. Queen's Park Rangers, been there, done it, bought the t-shirt.
Mark says, you know we love you when you're on Webby. Not sure if you realise it, but you bring joy to so many of us, and I hope you know how much you mean to us all, says Mark. There you go.
Come on.
Bye, Tree.
I'll get me bloody... hang on. We'll get this out in a minute.
Steve Phillips saying, true, Alan.
Yeah.
Dom says, let's be having you, lol.
Yeah.
Sherbet time, says Alan Shepherd. Webby, such a gentleman, says Fiona.
They don't know me, John, do they?
I know you.
You know me. Yeah, I know, yeah.
Bet we lose manager, Steve Phillips. I don't know, they're talking about football again. Tell Webby I watched great and entertaining team Brighton.
Brighton, well, obviously, yeah, okay, I can talk about Brighton as well. I can talk about Ulster. Brighton is where we got Victor Yopres. He's our top goal scorer. I think he got 17 in the league. But you got Akbom, who we used to have. He's at Middlesbrough now. He's the top goal scorer in the Championship. Brighton, we got him for a small amount. But, honest, Brighton, phenomenal. They, as a Premiership football club, they've got rid of 2 or 3 world-class players, 40, 60 minutes of Chelsea, etc., and they're still there, and they got a chance of European football. Honestly, I think they got...
Yay!
They're the same as Liverpool with a game in hand. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
It used to be the Goldstone ground, and then you had Foster. It used to be the big centre-half with the white band. Yeah, Foster, fun. And he used to play for Luton as well. Not superb.
We got
Take
somebody
the hat off one.
walking, talking foodies. That sounds like a good channel to go and look at.
Yeah, okay.
Walking, talking foodies.
Yeah.
I'm talking, I'm walking,
Okay.
and I love food, so
Yeah.
that might be a
Walking.
good channel to look
The
at.
Coventry, we went
Hope
to
you're well,
Brighton.
thanks. Going live. You're always our go-to YouTuber. Thanks for being you, Tim. P.S. Maybe coming over in the next few months. Love to meet up.
Brilliant.
If you want to meet me and Christina, we do a meet-up Monday. It's Monday evening, 5:55, up the road here in Terrace El Jable, and it's a little tapas restaurant upstairs. And upstairs from the Nebula, right next to the bus stop, get the 473 from anywhere on the coast. It'll always come through the village, and it's always one way, so it'll always stop at the same bus stop. And you want to come back on Mondays. If you want to go see us in the morning, I go walking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday now at 9 o'clock. So I'll come to you wherever your hotel is, and we'll go for a walk in the area, or I'll pick you up and we'll go somewhere else. We don't care.
Hey, don't I know? You got me up. I was up 7 o'clock. That buzzer went. Dawn says, "What are you doing?" I says, "I've got to get up. I've got to go see him." I says, "Where are you going?"
What you crap for an hour and a half or something?
So I got up, shower and all the bits, took Buster for a walk.
You showered for me?
Of course I did. I come down, Bust, picked you up.
And he
as I
picked
do.
you up, yeah.
Pick you up. But what a great morning.
It was good.
The weather was lovely. Everybody was happy because it was Tuesday, Monday morning. Monday morning, the weather was gorgeous. It was warm. Every time I said somebody hello to somebody, didn't they?
Yeah.
They all said hello back.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be, who's that? You know what I mean?
You did a great job just walking up to people, sitting down and interviewing them.
Oh,
It was
them
great,
two
wasn't it?
people.
If
I
you've not
just- yeah.
seen the morning walk from Webby, it's called Webby and Withings.
Great Webby and Withy, yeah.
Webby
That
and
couple,
Withy.
they were superb, weren't they?
Hey up, Cole sent us money for a beer.
Oh, cheers, Carl.
But I won't get it till the end of next month, so it still around.
I'll buy you another one.
No. Put it on my bill. Put it on my bill.
Hey, what bill's that? You never have a bill. The only bill you know is Webby's.
I don't put bit. That was
You're off,
something
John.
to
See you,
do.
John.
John, good to see you, man.
Love to Chris. Love to Jackie as well. I know you in the doghouse, didn't I? Sorry? Nothing. See you, John. See you the weekend. How many's on?
160, we dropped a few off, but
That's
that's
all,
because of the time.
Yeah, of course. Fantastic.
Sarah Charles, Webby's celebrity in his own right. Can you have an autograph, please?
Oh.
He never picked up when you said what, but I did. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
We'll talk about it again.
Okay. All right.
X-Trace at Cole's Place, Webby top log, 100% the finest. I'm going to Wembley soon with Manchester City versus Sheffield United, says
Oh,
Charlie.
yeah, semi-final cup and Man United play Brighton.
Oh, and they like his cap. They like your cap.
Yeah, I've got about 10 of these, my Pinky Blinder. I've got a big head, so I think it's a 58 and a quarter. If you want to bring one over, but
Dennis is asking where can he bid for the snooker queue. That's not coming out just yet, is it? It's like June.
I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, Dennis. What I've done over the past, very, very quickly, in my last pub, the World Famous Garden Bar, every year I would do a big charity event, as you probably heard before. Help the Heroes, Lions Club, yes please, thank you, and all that sort of stuff. And I've not done one since we sold the pub 7 years ago, and I've got a lot of good contacts, and I like to do things for people, as you know, so I thought to myself, let's see what I can do. So I got hold of Tony, he's met this week, he's best mates with Rocket Ronnie, so he's got me the snooker queue signed, which is fantastic, and I've got a cap by the top jockey, flat jockey, name, think about it in a minute, and I've got that as well, which I'm going to try and get as much money as I can. Obviously it's all for cancer over here. What Tim doesn't know, then I'm going to, out of all the money, probably 10%, I'm going to put aside for Christine so she can buy all videos and what have you. But while he's getting the beer, you keep that to yourself, okay? So if I raise, I don't know, 500, we'll give him so and so, all right? So keep that quiet. He's coming back now, so right, mum's the word on that one.
I'll watch it later.
You will? No, don't watch it. Watch it. So basically, I'm going to do June, July, August. I've already spoke to one of my good friends on the radio.
He obviously doesn't know how it works.
Yeah, no, I've forgotten. Yeah, well, you're Mr. Technical.
I won't watch it.
I haven't got that
I won't
clear.
watch it.
So I'm going to put it on the radio.
Craig, thanks for the beer.
Another one, Craig, top man. Then I'm going to put it on. I don't do Facebook, right? All I've got is that, my phone, and that's as busy as it. I'm a gambler, love me GGs, and that's what I'm going to do.
Alan says, I was in Webby's bar years ago when Phil Brown, ex-Hull City manager, was
you're
in.
joking.
Long time ago. Great
Phil
night.
Brown, Hull City came in, and he loved himself. He had, black shoes.
Uh-huh.
Black shoes, yeah, he was.
What, patent leather?
Yeah, no, quality. Yeah, no, quality. Phil Brown.
Cole's on the way out. See you, Cole. Thanks again for the interview.
Cheers, Cole. Top boy.
If you haven't seen the interview, go to Cole's Place and watch the interview, and then subscribe to the channel. Watch all the Tenerife stuff. He does a load of Bournemouth stuff as well, or as Kevin would say, Bournemouth.
My wife, Dawn, she used to live in Bournemouth many years ago before me.
There you go.
But yeah, this, whatever all the money, cancer and all the bits and pieces, you know, so that'll go on the radio, that'll go social media. My son, Matthew, he'll, what he will do, he'll put it on his Facebook page and what have you. That's it. I'm going to try and get one or two other things as well. So watch this space.
Vinny. Webby,
Is that my-
you have a heart as big as your head.
Is that Vinny from
Vinny
Cambridge?
M.
Is that Vinny from Cambridge?
Is that Vinny from Cambridge? Probably not.
Well, Vinny lives here. There's a Vinny
I know,
from
this
Cambridge.
Vinny
No.
M's not on the island now.
No, okay.
Where did Webby's bars used to be?
Well, 1994, I had the Plough in Torviscus.
The Plough?
That was, oh, stop it. That was underneath the market.
Underneath the mark.
Yeah, all right. You having a go
Cheers,
now?
fingers.
Cheers, and you. Good afternoon, big man. Sold that 3.5 years later. Then I took a little pub called Webby's. I put it in my name. Had that for 9 months. Sold that. Never had a pub for a few years. And then my wife and I, we bought a place called the Garden Bar in Fanny Bay. Awful position, really. But we grafted and we worked and we made it successful. Football, horse racing, rugby, quite a few celebrities in there. All right, I keep harping on. Paul Scholes, Man United in, etc. So
Just to tell you where the garden bar is. So you're stood at the Fania Bay Plaza, you know, where the buses stop at the top, and you can walk down the hill and you're at the beach. And on the beach, there's this big circular thing with the
nowhere near there.
Isn't it?
Where were you going?
I thought,
Well, just think of the Prince Street or the Royal Sunset Beach Club. Think of the Royal Sunset Beach Club, and there's 2 walkways
that's where I
down to
am.
the beach. You never said that, did you? So go to the left one, down there, left hand side. In an awful position, but we went there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we have to graft.
But
we grafted.
on the corner, on the walkway corner, is that betting bar, is it?
Well, yes, it's a betting bar, which is legal, and then you've got the Cœur de Filet restaurant.
Cœur de Filet.
That's it, Cœur de Filet
so
restaurant.
the betting bar with the $1 pint, right?
Yeah.
On the corner.
We should go there
it was,
frequently.
it was down the bottom there.
Yeah, awful position. But
What he used to do in his garden bar, he used to charge $2.50 for a pint, and then just go and tap it from the $1 pint place.
how did you know that?
So
Absolute quality.
It was like just
it's
in
good.
time delivery.
Great
Hi,
tenure.
darling.
Great 10 years.
Do you want to come and
Yeah.
do you want to come and say hello?
She's gone.
Go on.
Yeah. You're a good puller for women, aren't you?
I'm a good puller.
She's gone.
I've
So-
pulled my woman.
I know you have. I know. So basically, sold that 7 years ago, retired. There you are. There's my story.
You're right. That wasn't your story. Your story's a lot longer than that.
Oh, I know. But yeah, but you don't know more. Well, but it's a technicality. Come on.
What we got to do is to slow down.
Yeah, I know.
Because
Yeah, but I
we're
have to-
talking at 19 to the dozen,
I
as
know.
my mum would say.
I have to say it quick or I'd forget it.
That's Alzheimer's, that, isn't it?
I'm over here, love.
At least I don't have Alzheimer's.
We could do a good double
Come
like
in.
me and you.
We could.
Yeah, you got in the air? No, I'll put mine back on.
Yeah, but this summer, I'm getting one of these hats.
You can have one of mine. I had.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm fishing.
Oh, you're fishing. Yeah, you can have one of mine, Chris Cows, no problem. Yeah, you can have one of mine. Have one of mine.
No, from Runcorn, Cheshire, says Vinny.
Oh, okay, Runcorn. Yeah, okay.
Where was Webby? Oh, we did that one.
Yeah, we did that one.
From
yeah.
Runcorn, 1982. Remember the Thomas de Beckett lost Chris?
That rings a bell.
Thomas de Beckett.
That's obviously a pub bar, yeah.
The pub, yeah. I wasn't there in
See, so many
1982.
people have come, gone, Tim.
I know.
We came in at the right time. When the timeshare was here, many people were here. We worked and grafted and worked it and sold at the right time. Very lucky, but sometimes you make your own luck.
Exactly.
You make your own luck in pubs. You know, a lot of people come over, they buy a pub, a lease, they got to pay rent, and they smoke it, they drink it, they take drugs.
If you're
they
your
put other
best-
staff in, they got no chance.
If you're your own best customer, then it's
Yeah,
less
no
of a
good.
disaster.
You work it yourself, it can work.
Yeah.
But things are tough. It's like over here, isn't it? You go to Iceland, you go shopping there, everything's gone up, isn't it? Loaf of bread. You think a loaf of bread, you know, when you were a kid and I was a kid, on tuppence now, you're talking 2, 3, you go to Iceland, you're talking 3.50, €4 for a loaf of bread, aren't you?
I don't go to the British shop unless I need mustard.
Yeah, of course.
That's all I buy there. And when I'm in there, if there's a pork pie on offer, I'll have it.
Yeah.
But I don't go to that place. And bread, I bake it.
Yeah.
Just a bit of flour,
Yeah.
yeast, salt, water, mix it in. I've got a mixer, stick it in the oven, done.
But your food, you say, your food, I do watch your bit of pics in the morning. I'm looking going, what's he? I thought, quite enough for a Sunday lunch for 6, and there's only 2 of you.
I know, well, we freeze half of it.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
No, you don't. You eat it all.
Did you like?
You don't.
Did you like that pork with the crackling the other day?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Oh.
Well, I actually, you can't buy those here because they'll cut it along the bone. So if you want a kilo of pork
Yeah.
belly, they'll cut it along the bone, which is no good to me.
No.
I want to cut, gristle side and bone side.
Yeah.
So the whole pancetta piece comes with skin on it, and it's the only pork that comes with skin on here that I can get, unless I go to the butchers in Arminimi, but I don't go there anymore. And so I got the guy to cut it across the bone in 2 pieces, and I bought the whole thing. So the whole thing was $15. It was like 3 kilos.
I'm not a pork man, but I go to there's the one in Grand Sur I've been to 2 or 3 times. It's not cheap.
Sir now.
Yes, yeah, it's not cheap.
No,
but
it's not cheap, no.
Beautiful, and the burgers they're beautiful. Absolutely.
They used to be up in Mirabedi.
Yeah, they did.
behind the school where we went. Past the other day.
Yeah. Trying to think what
It's called the Meat Boutique.
Yeah.
And
good.
they've got a restaurant there as well now.
Yes,
haven't
they have.
So they got a butcher's in the
Yeah.
front and a restaurant at the back. I might
Quality.
actually go and do a vlog there.
It's quality.
We'll go in the morning, do a vlog. I'll have a coffee next door, and I'll show you the meat
Well,
boutique.
Of course I do. Another lady in there who runs the coffee shop next door. Yeah, we'll do that. I enjoy that.
All
That's
right,
good, yeah.
that's good. Dennis McCarthy's gone again. I may be able to get my hands on a Bob Champion signed photo
Oh, Bob
from
Champion.
when he won the Grand National in
Old
'81.
Daniti. On Old Daniti.
He gave
Is that
it
good?
to me when I was a child, when I met him at Point to Point. So Dennis offering you to
Superb.
auction it,
Awesome.
to auction the
Yes. It was Old Daniti on my head. Never, yeah.
thing with the
And
two
he-
Ronnies. said Alan.
and he had cancer, Bob Champion.
Did
he
he?
had cancer and he came back and won the
He
national.
did.
Yes,
I remember that.
He was absolutely
Wasn't he on
great.
This Is Your Life, Bob Champion? I used to watch
Oh, I don't know.
the
Can't
old
remember.
This Is Your Life.
I
There
don't,
we
can't
go.
remember. That's good. It's got warmer, isn't it? Lovely, isn't it?
It's beautiful. So if you're coming over anytime soon, the evenings are now super warm. It's not too hot in the night at the moment, so that's also good.
Yeah.
And if you come down to Monte Cristo and come and see Dave and the staff and Jill and Webby and me, and what you have to do is when you go in, you just say, one for yourself, yeah, and stick one in for Tim the Magician.
Yeah. On Webby's bill.
On Webby's bill. You know, I never do that. The only time,
No, you don't.
the
No,
only
no.
time that, the only time
They
I
know
take
I'm
a beer
taking
is
the
when he's
mickey.
here. I never put,
I'm taking the mickey.
I never put beer on his bill when he's not here.
I tell you to, do I not?
Yeah, but only when you're here. I don't come in and
If
say,
you
I'll
want,
have a-
you know you can.
I know I can,
But just chuck a tenner at the same time. Oh dear me. Got two stooges tonight, haven't we?
Why are we shouting? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit. I don't know.
Let's calm down, ladies
Yeah,
and
it's
gentlemen. Calm down.
Yeah. No, lady and
We're
Jenny.
still 165 people
You're
watching.
joking. We still went.
It's
I thought
nine.
we would have got rid of them.
It's 7 o'clock. We got to finish now anyway.
Oh, yeah, all right.
So we got to just read the. Ask Webby if he remembers a guy who ran Heads and Tails down in.
Yes, I do. Hang on. Listen. The guy who ran Heads and Tails was a gooner. Can't remember his name. With his wife, he was Arsenal, big Arsenal fan.
He was a big what? Oh,
Arsenal,
oh,
gooner.
from
Big,
Arsenal.
he's the biggest. He
Arsenal.
was the biggest guy like you.
Yeah.
Good-looking guy.
Good-looking guy like me. There you go.
No, I do. If that's the same, yeah, defo. Can't remember his name. Heads and Tails, defo. Gooner.
Angry Velo, who's Graham. He's a bicycle rider.
Is he?
Velo, so velodrome, you know.
Oh, well done.
He's got a place up in.
Yeah, I'm pleased for you. You bikes at the moment, everybody's moaning, aren't they? The bikes, eh?
Well, let's talk about this.
That's it.
Let's talk about this.
Oh, good, okay.
The mammals are sprouting out of the woodwork. What are mammals, you say?
Yeah,
Mammals
maybe.
are middle-aged men in lycra. And I'm not kidding you.
Oh, yeah.
There's one road between here and the motorway.
Yeah.
And between here and the motorway, when you want to get somewhere in the morning,
No chance.
there is no chance because they're going up this hill, sweating like
From Armanimi, basically, to
Armanimi,
Adeki. Yeah,
up
but they
to
go
Adeki.
two abreast.
they go two abreast and they're long as well.
Yeah.
So what you should do, if you are two abreast, you should at least leave a car's width between the guy behind you
Yeah.
and the guy in front of you. But they're coming up in sort of groups now.
Yeah.
And we are as slow as they are. And we're trying to get to the motorway. People are trying to get
Excuse
to
me.
work and stuff. And I don't mind people on bikes.
No, of course.
I don't mind people on bikes.
It's got the helmets
It's
on
just
and everything.
have a
yeah.
think,
Yeah.
you know. Why go out on a hill at rush hour?
They never look back, do they?
Never look back.
No, they always blinker. And there's if you're 5 or 6 deep, there's always one in front that will not overtake.
Right.
So if they don't overtake, you're not going to overtake, are you?
Exactly. Yeah, there's always one driver that's the.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
the
panic.
rules here actually.
Yeah.
Is you have to go over to the other side of the road to overtake a cyclist.
yeah.
You can't just shimmy past him.
No.
Now everybody does shimmy
course
past
they
you
do, yeah.
and leaves about 5 foot. You know, 1.5
yeah.
meters, something like
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Which is okay. But the rule is you can't overtake a cyclist unless the other side of the road is free. And it never is coming down that hill for Arminimi.
chance, no
So
chance.
if you are a cyclist, what I recommend you do is when you get to that roundabout in Arminimi and you think, should I go up the hill and annoy everybody, or should I go back down to El Petito and have a pint? Go to El Petito.
But then you can't park down there.
On a bike you can.
Oh yeah, kind of, but yeah, all right.
So all the bicyclists go down to El Portito
When
and
was
then
that?
wait until the until the rush hour's over, and then come back up.
When was the last time you were on a bike?
Last time I was on a bike was the 80s when Norman Tebbit told me to get on it.
Probably same
Go
here.
looking for work.
Yeah. Well, if you fell off, get back on quick.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Big
Big shout out to Tenerife last week. Beat the local
CD
derby.
Tenerife, yeah.
Las Palmas 4-1. Big shout out to Chris Todd, the general, and all the boys. I forgot to do that, so well done. Great win. Big local derby, that. That's like Newcastle Sunday. Yeah.
We got one question for Webby, and then we're going to finish.
Yeah.
So Robert Callahan asks, what pub would you have on the island if you could, and why?
Oh, crap. Which pub do you remember? Listen, because I've been at the game for a long time. A good pub that's doing well, I believe, is the Winchester. And a guy called Rocky, who I've known for many years, he owns it and runs it.
And his wife Laura. Hi, Laura.
Yeah, they do very, very well. My mate Terry, who's another big wig on the island, he owns a lot of properties freehold, and he has just bought the Banana Garden about 12 months ago, and he's put somebody in there, Mike, whoever, and that's, what's that called? And it's all soul music and so forth.
Yeah.
And that's doing, because I know Rick.
I don't know where the Banana Garden
Yeah,
is.
it's where the Banana Garden, that was the main place years ago. Everyone knows where the Banana Garden is. I
Except
can't
me.
think what it's called now. It's got a new name,
Oh, it's
obviously.
got a new name, okay.
Rick and Shelley. Can I just mention Rick and Shelley?
Yeah.
Never met them until last week here in Montes. Had a 5-minute talk with Rick. Lovely guy. Give me a bit of upbeat for himself. And Shelley, what
What a
singer.
song here, what a song.
What
yeah.
a singer.
Yeah.
Number one artist on the island.
And
as a
apparently they're
female.
both in Dillon's tonight. So
Are they?
if you're
Okay.
around the Passeray
He's great,
Centre,
yeah.
go
He's
to
a lovely
Dillon's.
guy. And he's got that lovely dog. Saw him this morning walking up. Lovely dog.
Rolo the
But
dog?
not- yeah, I said Rolo.
Rolo.
Yeah, Rolo.
As in, would you
Yeah,
give me
yeah.
your last Rolo?
Yeah. But a
Because
nice
he was
guy.
the last of the litter.
Nice guy, Rick. Yeah, top man. That's about it, really. Anyone? No.
No more
but
questions?
The Winchester again, or that pub. That's a cracking pub. Most people like soul music, don't they?
Webby the Mayor.
Yeah.
And Craig's put up Graham's channel, Angry Velo's channel. There's probably lots of mammals, middle-aged men in lycra.
Yeah, for sure. But if anybody's got anything, and I mean of substantial sport and memorabilia, got to be something decent. And if they're over in the next few months, or they want to send it or bring it, please do. Let Tim know, obviously, on his blog and so forth. And I will see what I can do. And I will raise as much money as I can through the radio, through all the necessary social media. I will do my utmost, because I've missed it, to be honest with you, and I want to get back into it. So if you've got some up, please do. Send it. Thank
Cool,
you very
dude.
much, Steve. Top
Webby,
man.
thank you so much.
And you, big man.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So we're going to have a quiet chat now offline.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch this back and find out what he said about me.
It was all good.
It was all good.
It was all good. It was all good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. I hope you like Freaky Fridays. It's just me goofing off in a bar.
Subscribe.
And yeah, if you want to Google thinks you might. No, actually, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to do the Google one. I'm going to put up here one of my old ones. Go and watch an old video from Tim and Christine. And if you want to support the channel, you can support it right here through PayPal. Christina gets those books that you all got. Thank you so much for all those that you did that last time. Here you can subscribe to the channel for free. It doesn't cost you a penny and it helps the channel grow. And I'll put the merchandise up in this corner. It's Tim Down for Living Them in Tenerife with Webby and all the people in the Monte Cristo saying goodbye. See ya. Would wanna be ya. 3,